y'all got eyes. And I told people way before I came to Canada to fight Pascal, Bernard, are you worried about the judges? There's a lot of writers here that asked me that question, whether they was from Canada or whether they was from New York. I said no because I believe that when you put on a show, no matter what I think, the world and the fans, they hold you up, they see what they see. And you know, writers too, whether you're from Canada, and the guys from Canada, I think most people from Canada, reporters are professional. Do it benefit y'all as writers to have y'all champion here? Obviously do. So in Philadelphia, my writers in Philadelphia have said the same thing. But it comes a time when you said, you know, Bernard fought a hell of a fight and I believe he won. There's all right to say that. There's no crime speaking your mind. Some of your counterparts might not like it because you're from Canada and he's from Canada. But there's one thing about TV, one thing about people around the world, when they see what they see, it is what it is. I feel great. I feel great. I fought a young man's fight in a young man's sport. But I'm a little different, and I said that earlier, promoting this fight. I said, y'all want to see something that y'all haven't seen in Bernard Hopkins. I got hit with shots, I took them. I got hit back in the neck or the head. They called it a knockdown. I believe I hit him with a left or right, a short right hand and knocked him down, but they called it a slip. But I ain't complain. I know what they called it, but I said, okay. It's a Canada referee, right? Okay. Well, is it? I don't know.
He's 45 years old. He's 45 years old.
But it's a thing like this. Can I have my least respect from the cheerleaders? Because I still got fight in me. I'm not tired. So don't, let me finish my piece. I fought 40-something minutes, and like I said, my legs are good. I'm still tired. So let me finish. I'm not tired. So I still have fight in me. I just want to finish. I think I deserve that respect. Y'all seen what y'all seen? A masterpiece. Taking the young guy to school. It is what it is, y'all. I mean, you see the 45-year-old. I don't want to downplay this, y'all, because I want y'all to understand that 45 years old, I come to Canada and get a draw. Just say the 2 knockdowns was legitimate. I still get a draw in Canada. Don't miss the facts. I come to his hometown. Forget that he's, hold up, I'm going to make a point and then you can say something and then people will recognize how intelligent you are. Here I come to Canada. Suppose I got knocked down once or twice, whatever they count, right? And I get a draw. I mean, if I stand up here and talk, I become a cheerleader. Only thing I'm saying is, just think about it. Y'all gonna drink tonight. And once y'all get finished drinking, y'all will speak your mind, and y'all will wake up tomorrow and realize y'all said something that was true. He hit 2 knockdowns or 1 knockdown. I come to his hometown. They call it a draw. I know I won the last round that they gave him to make it a draw. You gotta understand, the last round, when y'all look at your DVR, the last round I clearly won. But they gave it a draw to save face. What makes it a draw? So, any questions? Any questions?
Yeah, I got a question for Richard. Did you hear about the thing with the whiteout?
Yes. In the United States, they usually give copies of the scorecards.
Excuse me. I meant to say one of y'all. One of the scorecards, why it took so long, and y'all was anticipating why it's taking so long, if anybody was, it's a whiteout on one of the scorecards had a whiteout. It's like, like the Bush, when Bush was running for president in Florida, it was a whiteout on the scorecard. Wow.
And you know what?
Wow. A whiteout, change number. Wow, right there. I'm supposed to see heads right now doing this. But instead y'all look at me like I'm a zombie. But I'm just telling the truth. There was a whiteout on the last slip that took 30+ seconds to get the render of who won the fight. That's why I was waiting.
Richard?
The commissioner, are they looking at the scorecards right now? I heard some rumors.
Well, the commission looked at, together with both teams, with Team Hopkins and Team Pascal, we looked at the scorecards that they were correctly converted from the slips to the main scorecard. Usually, you know, they give out the scorecards to the media, but we don't even have theirs. This finally scorecard is coming.
Here it come out.
Okay.
A whiteout.
Which round was that, Bernard? Which round was that?
8th round.
8th.
Bernard on the way.
It was the 8th round.
8th round.
On which card, Bernard? On which card?
Let me tell you.
Hold up. Let him read it to you.
Let me tell you one thing. On the 10th round, I mean, if any of you guys are in the boxing business, score the 10th round, go home and look it. For Jean Pascal, then I think honestly, and I'd say in all due respect, if you're in the boxing business, I think you guys should retire and look for another job. As a matter of fact, the judge from Canada, even the judge, listen to that, even the judge from Canada scored the 10th round for Bernard Hopkins. Because Hopkins won that round, no matter what. But guess what? The guy from Belgium, guess what he did? He scored it at 10-10 round. Now how rare is
10-10, they don't even do that in boxing.
Round, okay? If this guy from Belgium scores the round correctly, guess what we have? We have a new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Light heavyweight champion of the world.
But it's not the Canadian judge. Yeah.
Well, you know, the Canadian judge was in round, and we did double check that with the commission, so I don't want to make an argument there because we did double check the scorecards with the slips. But the Canadian judge has the fight scored 113, 113, and the guy from Belgium had it 114, 114. So what really jumps out is that 10th round. It is unexplainable to me that how you can actually score that round as a 10-10 round. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Well, the whiteout. Let's be clear with the whiteout. Team Hopkins and Team Pascal, we double check. You know, when the judges give those little slips to the commission's table, and then they convert the scores to the master score sheet, and we double check each one of those. And they were converted correctly. I saw them with my own eyes, and Bernard's lawyer was there as well, and Jean Pascal's team was there as well.
Who whited out the 8th round?
Excuse me?
Who whited out the 8th round?
It was, I believe it was on the Canadian judge's scorecard.
Richard, on the slips that you saw, were there
only
any
one
changes?
judge?
No, on the slips I saw there was no whiteout on the slips.
And no markings that might change around from one to the
No.
other?
Bernard.
But let me put it like that. I did talk to Jose Suleiman, and as I said, you know, he feels as well that this was highway robbery, and that he will order that Jean Pascal has to defend his title immediately, an immediate rematch against Bernard Hopkins. But I really don't think that's the point here. The point here is that this is bad for the sport. It's bad for Pascal. If you guys think that Pascal helps himself with these kind of decisions, then you're wrong, because the boxing community around the world is not going to embrace that very warmly and very friendly.
Yvonne Michel said that he had no obligation whatsoever, because of the result of the fight, to go immediately with a revenge fight against Bernard, because he already has a contractual obligation to go head-to-head again with Chad Dawson first. But he says, of course, they're willing to talk to you guys.
Well, he can't do that. If he's going to do that, he's going to get stripped, and we will see to it, and if necessary, we will use our vast financial resources to sue the WBC, sue the Canadian Commission, or whatever it is. Let me put it like that. I am not going to stand here and take this, okay?
And I'm not going anywhere. If you're looking for me to say, okay, Bernard, take your draw and go run with it. No, I'm the dangerous 45-year-old fighter in boxing history. Well, I seen him getting tired. I see around a 6, like he was gasping, and every time I went to the body, he was, you know, and he held every time I got close, because I seen him breathing. He's like, He was breathing, he kept backing up. And I just kept coming forward, throwing punches. He'd grab, I'd try to scuffle and get out of the grab. But he was holding on for dear life. I mean, I know you got a lot of Canadians in your heart, you're for your team, y'all should be. But at the end of the day, I mean, when you get back home tomorrow, tonight, days go by, your friend's going to tell you, Canadian's going to tell you, hey man, you see a fight, it is what it is. I'm not upset that he thinks his guy won. He's supposed to. If he was in Philadelphia, that would have happened, and said the same thing about me. But at the end of the day, TV, film, DVR, don't lie.
Don't lie.
Don't lie.
This is a perfect fight, Cuban.
If you'd have fought like that in Philly, they wouldn't have said
Perfect fight.
true.
This was a perfect fight for a senior citizen, yes. Listen, I'm from the States. I come and fight a guy that's 28 years old, young, strong, from Canada, in his hometown, and I get a draw? I went to Quito, Ecuador, for Segundo Mercado in 1994. Suffered 2 knockdowns, and I got up and knocked him down twice. They gave me 1 of them, but they didn't give me 2. And guess what I got there? A draw. 5 months later, I knocked him out in the 5th round. So I'm used to this, but that doesn't mean I should be happy and settle for injustice. I'm in Canada. I come and fight a Canadian / Haitian. I get a draw at 45 years old. Hey, listen, if I was in court and that was my last argument, I rest my case.
We don't expect to see you around here another time.
The closest I'll come to Canada is Niagara Falls.
15 rounds fight.
If it was 15 rounds, come on, he couldn't stand up. I was just really getting my 3rd win. Yeah, I was strong. Legs was bouncing. I'm great. I mean, listen, I just got finished fighting a 12-round fight at 45 years old. You see the energy I got right now? I'm not sitting here tired and talking and boom, boom. He was in and out like he fought a 25-rounder. He gave y'all 10 minutes and going, I've been here an hour already. Come on, man, it is what it is, y'all.
Bernard.
Y'all might not, y'all, listen, what everybody got their own feelings about, whatever. To me, I feel, at this stage in my career, to accomplish a lot of great things, and one to accomplish beating George Foreman's record was really important to me. I love what I do. And winning to me is everything. Because tomorrow is a new day, and people got short memories in boxing. Trust me, I've been around the game for 25, 24 years. Very short memories in boxing. And if you talk the same way like this next week, they'll be like, oh, Bernard, just go be quiet, move on. But I'll say this, I set a profound bar statement tonight, and I showed people that Bernard Hopkins, if you looked at the Roy Jones fight and you thought I was done, like Pascal them called me out thinking that fight was easy pickings for me, or easy pickings for them. He was in a fight tonight. You seen a young guy running from an old grandpa.
Bernard, I got a question here. From all the fighters you fought over all these 25 years, how do you rate Pascal? Legitimately, how do you rate Pascal? Honestly.
I'm going to give you an honest opinion. It's not because of what happened, what didn't happen.
Yeah.
He's not a big puncher. I rate him by C, maybe a B. I say by a C or B. I can tell you this. I can tell you this. I think I can answer this question better.
Yeah.
I fought Oscar De La Hoya. I fought Felix Tito Trinidad. I fought Tarver. I fought a lot of great guys under my resume. Pascal's none of that. He's none of those guys. That's my opinion. Now, if you ask me what about Robert Allen, Antoine Eccles, Joe Lipsy, you asked me about, well, the second Eccles, because I beat the first one up and took a lot out of him. Y'all remember my record. Anybody I fight twice, I destroy. Look at my record. Anybody that went in the ring with me twice, it was over.
Not Jermaine Taylor.
Jermaine Taylor, where he's at? He's retired, ain't he?
When is next fight? When is next fight?
See, you know to tell you, I feel so sorry for your mother wasting money on college. Because at the end of the day, you talk about what about Jermaine Taylor. Here I'm still fighting at 45. I get robbed in Canada, and Jermaine Taylor's in a nursing home. Kelly Pavlik is in the Betty Ford Clinic in LA.
What happened to Winky Wright?
Winky Wright haven't been seen. The best defense in boxing. What happened to Winky? What are you talking about here? I beat Pascal, and if you really want to be honest with yourself, y'all know I fought a hell of a fight. and you know that if I would have got the decision like I supposed to, y'all wouldn't have been saying, y'all wouldn't be saying that Pascal got robbed tonight. That's what they, if I would have got the decision, be honest, if y'all say yes, then I'll take that. If Pascal would have lost that fight like he should have, nobody in his audience would have been saying that he got robbed.
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion.
There is a rematch. Should I?
Hey yo, somebody say something. I didn't hear a pin drop.
Vegas in there, bro.
See, I got him. Check him. He stole the wallet.